Can we get to turn on the camera?
Sure. Oh shit, I'm gonna go ahead and do that too.
Okay.
Let me refresh my roll 20 then.
Wrong button, wrong button. Okay.
Me. I'm I'm blanking on his name, but it was the dwarf dude. I want to talk to Shadar. I want to find him. I will gladly do so. Find this guy's perception here. There you go. Okay. That is a 16. I follow him, and as we enter the lower corridor, I want to say, wait. You know of the tragedy of Yuko. That's impossible. Alright. Why wouldn't Borealis send no other guardians? How? Why? I'm sorry that I couldn't have been there for you. Can I roll an insight check on that? Oh yeah, his insight is I'm gonna use perception to. And do I notice that he's doing this thing with his gloves? Okay. He's gonna look down and he's gonna be like, gloves. What for? From what? Very well. I bid you farewell. Thank you. He just gives a simple nod and walks outside.
Ooh. Ooh. Damn, two. Not bad.
Trying to find out initiative. Oh, I just rolled it. I got a 10.
Two. Oh, wait a minute. I was also rolling initiative. I thought because I wasn't introduced, I wasn't going to roll. Whoops. All right.
Also, out of
Okay.
character. You go.
Go ahead, say. Go ahead, say. Do you want to say?
I was just gonna say, out of character. Let me know if my mic has too much background noise. Okay.
Yeah, you're pretty good. All right, so I rolled an 11 plus 2. That's 13.
Hmm.
Hmm. Uh-huh. I'd say I'd say I'm very intrigued by, at the very least, Cactus Man.
I am by myself, close to the bow of the ship, just staring forward.
Hmm. Are they with company or alone? Hmm. Would my character know every little place around here? Yeah, would they? Hmm. Well, crud. Well. So, as much as I'm intrigued to go make some conversation to most likely the first and probably most interesting character I've seen so far in my travels, I do want to get to know this place a little better. I would like to go and explore, see where I end up. A survival check. Basic survival check. All right. That would be a 17. I Wow. All right. So first thing, I would be in utter shock as I wouldn't be used to be that restricted to exploring. Now, certainly, Erpetos would understand that going into other rooms, like personal rooms, wouldn't be acceptable, but he's kind of surprised he's not allowed to fully explore the ship. And that's all interrupted by viewing the tree man. Well, I think to myself, guess I did enough exploring for today. A little conversation with Tree Man seems nice. Okay, let's go. And I walk up to the Tree Man, slowly and not unsure of what to say, how to begin. I would like to ask them what their name is. I would say, uh, "Good morning, uh, tree person. Excuse me, it's my first time seeing somebody like you. What is your name?"
Greetings. I am John.
Uh, you are very impressive, sir.
Thanks.
Uh, Erpetos is in kind of is in a mix of shock and awe. He hasn't ever stopped being in shock and awe for I'd say a quite a bit of while. He's kind of getting used to it at this point, though, but it still quite shows. He's seen stuff and feels like new. Uh, Mind me if I ask you again. I had a bit of difficulty understanding what you said to me. Sorry, I'm kind of very, and he knocks on his skull a little bit. Very slow with that different way of accents and stuff.
You were saying. Go on.
I was saying, I was I okay, now I can understand you. Uh, Sorry, I'm just very, let's say, bad with communication and talking to people that I'm not used to from back in my own lands. It's
Well,
yes, thank you for bearing with me. I am Erpetos. I am an Agaji. Of course, as you see. What would you be? Exactly.
fine, Leshy.
I. Hmm. Very intriguing. You take the crown as the most interesting person I've seen so far in my travels. Whew.
Many
And as
thanks.
he finally says that final word, Erpetos takes a moment and like takes a note, a little like notebook out, and he goes ahead, writes down uh, a quick description of you, your name, and whatever. And of course, he shows you this, and he's like, "You have now been added to my little notebook where I keep the most interesting things that I see in my travels."
He simply nods and goes back to looking.
Thank you for your time. Enjoy the view. And Erpetos takes his leave, and I'd say he would go back to probably the top deck or somewhere closer. Oh, okay. So basically, Erpetos was imagining there was another higher deck. All right. So he would go back to the lower decks again, probably to sit somewhere down and have breakfast, I guess. Uh huh. Hmm. So, is he like taking orders, or is he just like the cook? Hmm. Well, whatever's in, Erpetos wants some. So I walk up there wanting to get me some breakfast, or whatever breakfast will be. Ooh. Erpetos does like a little stupid face of intrigue, tongue kind of flickering a little bit out. And as soon as it goes back in, I'm excited to now try it out. Thank you very much. Spices. It depends what's in stock. Hmm. Okay, what's a spice that you have that hits hard but doesn't last too long? Hmm. And is he like giving it to me? All right. I gladly reach over, take the bowl, and I take a spoonful of the now mixed whatever is in the bowl plus the spice. So I initially would react in a little bit of, resisting the hot, the spiciness. But then I turn to the lizard man and I go, "This is perfect. Just what I was needing for today." I thank him again, and I look around for somewhere to sit down and enjoy my breakfast. Hmm, I'm a bit unsure. Guess guess I would kind of like look out to see how our surroundings are. I didn't get to pay attention to them, like outside the ship. Correct, correct. I remind myself I gotta go up again, and I just observe our surroundings as tunnel vision as Erpetos is. Yeah, just go back. Yeah, on the top and observe our like surroundings, how we pass them and whatever. If there's anything to just like observe. Absolutely. Let's see. There you are. That would be a 16. Hmm. Nice. Now, as beautiful everything looks, I do wanna just try a little something to make sure that nothing is wrong with this. Out of curiosity, making sure everything is all safe and sound. Therefore, I use my feet, my ancestry feet, serpent's tongue, and flick my tongue through the air to taste the world around me in a range of 30 feet. Do I do I get a feel? Do I get a whiff or imprecise sense of something wrong? Or hmm. Satisfied, I'd say Erpetos um would step back from the whole look around, feel the air with the tongue thing, and I think he would wonder at this point, what really is there to do to make time go by faster? As I'd say he is kind of finishing his stew and kind of wonders how to spend time other than going back and catching some more Z's. Whoa! So I'm immediately caught by surprise by the plasma head um, passing by. I'd say I would easily be confused by what am I looking at for a solid second as I take in the character.
Oh,
And then, oh, you want to speak?
no, I forgot because I don't hear you. I only hear muttering. Okay. I don't know what to do.
Hmm. So now Ace is joining the RP as well, right?
What's going on
Hmm.
right now?
You woke up and you could do morning stuff like breakfast, for example.
Fair enough. We'll go get food. I want to see if old Curtis is there. Old Curtis. I see him. Hey, bud, what's up? Yeah, is it the good booth or tobacco? Damn. Have anything else? Or do you even eat? I forgot. Fair enough. I might just have some gruel, get some eggs and some meat, just mash it up. Where's the little guy that gives me my little food? I guess I'll sit here and wait. Just people watch. Um, can I? Oh my fucking god! It's so loud in my house. Um,
Hello. Hello.
can I do perception to see if I see anything?
Testing. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Hello.
If you are talking DM right now, you are muted and we cannot hear you.
I know, I was testing my mic to see if it was picking up. I don't think it was. It might be better now, but we'll see. I am relying on Rob to tell me if it is better or if it is not better. Because he is the only one watching the stream right now.
Damn.
What'd you say, Ace?
I wanted to people watch just so I can let the little guy work in the kitchen, and I wanted to see if I can do perception, see if I see anything.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, roll perception.
Let's 9. I don't see shit. I'm asleep. I'm asleep standing up.
You're still a little
Yeah,
bit.
you just like woke up.
You just woke up. You're still half asleep. Um, you're kind of just sitting there, just like, man, I need some coffee. Sound check. Sound check.
Huh.
Rob, can you hear me? I'm not asking about Leo and Sin. I'm asking about me.
Uh,
How do I ban Rob?
Quick question. How do I sound right now?
You sound fine. I'm just wondering how I sound.
Quiet.
Oh my Christ. Hold on. I thought this mic was good.
What kind of mic is it anyway?
It's a headset mic. It's a very nice microphone.
Really?
It's
what's that popping sound?
Yes.
No, I just heard like a loud like pop. Almost as if it was like something being plugged in.
That sound? My earbuds back on my ears.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Hi.
We can hear you again, but quiet once again.
Quiet, some bitch. Some bitch.
Some bitch.
This microphone's being a cocksniff.
I'm fine.
Hello? Is this better?
Yep. Nope.
Hello?
Hey, we can hear you now a bit.
Is it loud or is it quiet?
If I were to rate it from before, I would say it's a little more distorted, making it a tiny bit quieter.
Speak again.
Hello?
Hi.
Pretty all right.
Okay, this is just gonna have to work, because if I don't use this, then
Yeah.
then the stream doesn't.
Yeah, no other choice.
Rob says it's good. Rob says it's good.
All right. Sweet.
All right
Yes!
then.
Yeah! Alright, everybody else try speaking. I want to make sure that it's still capturing. It is. Perfect.
How's this? How's this? How's
Yeah,
this?
that's good. Alright, technical difficulties solved. Finally, that took forever.
Nice.
So, everybody is awake and eating breakfast. There is a group of people playing dice. Who is interested in joining them?
Me.
I'm still fucking asleep.
Yeah, you need.
I'm just sitting here.
I'm outside gazing at the sun.
Alright, so Erpetos, you join the table of the stone man with a plasma head. And the man. There's also a dwarf there, as well as. Who else is there? There is actually a pixie there, too.
Hmm. So, as I'm approaching there, I will wave both hand and the edge of my tail as I'm approaching there, and say, "Good morning, everybody. How are we doing?"
The pixie's gonna wave to you. Hi, new friend. What's your name?
Erpetos, small friend. What is yours?
My name's Fawn.
Fawn. Ah, your name sounds very similar to the word fun.
I
Hmm.
know, right?
Any
Isn't that
correlation?
amazing?
Indeed. Nice to meet you. May I sit with you all?
Yeah, do you know how to play?
With dice? I know how to roll them.
Well, this
Is there any other rules?
Yeah, there are other rules.
Ah. Mind if I learn?
She kind of nudges the big stone man with a plasma head. Tell him the rules. The game is called Liar's Dice.
Hmm.
You take 5 6-sided dice. And you roll them privately. And then you gotta guess how many dice there are collectively among all the players.
Hold on, you said how many dice or what type of dice, like the number?
How many?
Is that what you said?
How many and what type?
Ah. Hmm. I see.
It's a betting game, you see. And if you get caught as a liar, you lose automatically.
And if you're saying the truth,
And somebody calls you a liar, they lose.
interesting game.
You
Is
basically
it okay? Is it okay if I get to watch one being played, as I am very new to this?
sure you can watch.
So who would allow me to like sit beside them,
The
just
pixie
so that I won't be an extra set of eyes?
the
Okay.
I just need two more. Six. Where are they? There's one. And there is two. Because without you, there are only three players.
Hmm. So that would be a total of 15 dice, right?
Yep.
Alrighty then. Could I also could I also make like a check to see how well Erpetos will be able to hold all the new info and the game that's going to be played lively in front of him? See how much he can keep together and be able to use if he plays?
I say that's just going to be on you. However much information you ascertain is just how well Erpetos does.
Hmm. Okay. But if I were to leave it to like a dice roll, what type of check would that be?
I guess if you really wanted to make a check, it would be like, um, I guess it would be just a general knowledge intelligence check.
Hmm. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
As you roll, you see the pixie will go first, and the pixie is going to start off with four twos. Four twos. Next is the dwarf, who's just over there, who's like three fives. And then it's the big construct man, four fives. And it goes back to the pixie, three sixes. And then it goes to the dwarf, six fives. And then it goes to the construct man, who kind of, as like is like, if he did have eyes, he would just definitely be very much looking at the dwarf. Five sixes. The pixie goes up. Six sixes. The dwarf, seeing his opportunity, calls bullshit on the pixie, lifting her cup up, as well as the other two showing their cups, revealing that there are only four sixes on the board, and the pixie gets eliminated.
Hmm.
It is now down to the
So,
dwarf and the construct person.
uh-huh. So that's how the game is played. Out of character, I say.
You can say it
Hmm.
in character if you want.
I mean, I mean, I am just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it like this inside my head. So either out of character or in character, it would still not have came out of my Erpetos' mouth.
Ah, fair.
But I'd say he's got a decent understanding of how it would go.
Basically, how it seems to work is you could either raise the number of the dice but keep how many dice, or you could raise the number of dice but not change what type of dice. And the only way the number of dice goes down is if you up the number on the die. So basically, if somebody had 4 1s, you can bet 2 2s. Or if somebody had six twos, you could bet 3 4s. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the next, the construct and the dwarf both take their cups and roll their dice. The dwarf is going to go first and say 2 2s. The construct leans back in his chair. 3 2s. The dwarf kind of glares at him. 2 3s. The construct responds 3 3s. The dwarf kind of looks back under his cup for a moment. 2 4s. The construct looks under his cup. 2 5s. The dwarf looks under his. 3 5s. The construct looks under his. 5 5s. The dwarf kind of looks a little nervous. 3 6s. The construct calls bullshit, lifts his cup, and the dwarf loses.
Oh. I'd say loud and clear, we have a winner!
You say he takes like the couple of coins that were placed in the middle. It was only like 3 silver.
Yes.
These are not very high stake games.
Seeing as they're actually kind of easy.
So, says the dwarf, would you like to play?
You know what? Yes, I'd like to play.
Alright, the entry is 1 silver piece.
1 silver piece. Okay. And like Erpetos tries to remember where he put his coins. Um, where do I actually find my coins here? Forget.
Are you in Path Builder?
Um, it's in inventory. Duh. Oops. I found them.
You should have 8 gold.
3 silver pieces.
You should
3 silver pieces, she said, right?
1 silver piece is the minimum.
1 silver piece. Okay. Erpetos takes out his little sack. He digs around a little bit, moves the gold pieces away, and takes out 1 silver piece and puts it on the table. Slides it in the middle, assuming that's where they put the coins before.
Yep, that is where they put
And
it before.
all right. So he'll put it there and prepare the 5 dice and the cup to play.
The big construct person hands you your cup and dice as the other 3 players. Do you need me to roll the dice for you, or do you have 5
Um,
dice?
I don't have 5 dice to roll right now, but I do have a dice roller.
Okay, that works.
All right, then. So, is there going to be like a roll to determine who goes first?
No. You just use your dice roller for like 5d6. Don't tell me your rolls, and then the pixie will start off.
All right, then. Do I have to announce anything?
Nope. Not until it's your turn, and you're gonna go last because you just joined.
All right, got it.
So the pixie is going to announce 3 1s. next is the dwarf who's going to announce 4 twos. Then it's the Conrasu who's going to announce 3 threes. And then it's your turn.
I announced 2 twos.
It was 3 threes. The only way you can go down is by going up, so you would have to do 2 4s.
Also, I have to lie about it.
Well, you can lie, but the only way to reduce the number of dice bet is to increase the face of the dice. So if you want to go from 3 threes, which was the Conrasu's bet, you would have to go to 2 4s.
Hmm. 2 4s, or possibly go to like 4 3s if I wanted to.
Yes, you could bet 4
Right?
threes.
All right. I guess I just didn't keep that rule in mind. Anyway, though, yeah, I would say 2 4s instead of 2 twos. Low. Anyway.
That's the Pixie's turn. She's going to bet 3 4s. Then it goes to the dwarf. He's going to bet 5 twos.
Hmm. Um. Erpetos would kind of look at him a little with like a raised eyebrow if snakes have eyebrows, and it would be like, I think you may be lying.
Everybody reveals their cup. What numbers did you have, Leo?
I had 3 6s, a 5, and a 2.
There are, in fact, 4 twos. So he was lying for
Ooh.
5 twos, so he gets eliminated.
Ah.
Woo! You did good for your first try, Erpetos. Says the
Huh.
Pixie.
Thanks for the compliment.
Alright, now it's just
I guess it. I interrupted you. What do you want to say, DM?
The Pixie just says, now it's just the 3 of us.
Okay, let's game. And is it now her turn?
Yep, the 3 of you roll your dice. She is going to start off the bet with 1 3. Then the Conrasu is going to then bet 1 4. And now it's your turn.
I bet 2 4s.
The Pixie, it's the Pixie's turn. 4 4s.
Hold up, but still, I still didn't roll my things.
Oh, you didn't roll yours yet?
For the next round, I rolled it now.
The Conrasu is going to go and bet 2 5s.
All right, and I would bet 3 5s.
The Pixie is going to bet 2 6s.
Hmm.
The Conrasu is going to bet 3 6s.
Hmm. Three sixes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bet 4 5s.
The Pixie is gonna bet the Pixie's gonna turn the bet back down to 3 6s.
Hmm?
You said 4 5s. She says 3 6s.
3 6.
Yep. The Pixie.
So is does that mean that she's like thinks that I'm lying or something? Because
No, she never calls you lying. She just you said 4 5s. She's betting that there are 3 6s.
she's betting that there are 3 6s. Okay, I got it.
The Con Rasu is going to bet 5 6s.
Hmm. I would look at the Conrasu. I am a little bit flick my tongue a little bit out. That's a bit too much. That's a one too many dice, isn't it?
You calling me a liar?
I could be. How about we show?
Show your dice.
All right, we show our dice. I had 4, 3, 5, and 2 6s.
The Con Rasu had 2 6s. The Pixie had 2 6s. There are 6 6s. He was not lying. You lose.
Oof. Ah, well then, it was fun.
Nice try, Nung Blood.
Beginner's luck, as they say.
The Pixie is
Good
going
luck,
to.
and I whisper to the pixie, beat him for me.
I'll try. The Conrasu and the Pixie finish out the game, and the Pixie ends up winning.
Whoa, yeah! Like Erpetos is like in a full. Yeah, baby, that's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Erpetos.
Basically, reaction to Pixie winning.
All right, you're officially the new hype person for this Pixie. Glitz, you finally get your cup of coffee.
Fucking final.
Glib is just kind of sorry for the wait. We have a lot of hungry people today.
Nah, that's alright. I don't blame you.
Peter,
I just sit there and drink my coffee.
it is a nice cup of coffee. It is real nice. Peter, would you like to do anything?
I would actually like to pray to my deity.
All right.
I'm going to pull out my warhammer, and hopefully my camera is on roll 20 and you can see it.
Can I see it? No, I can't. Your camera is blank, like it's just clear.
Okay. All right, we'll work on it. So he basically takes the hammer, holds it so that the blunt end, not the blunt end, the actual hammer part of it is, he's holding it right beneath that part. It's like at the handle next to it. He holds it down the ground. He kneels down. He puts his forehead to his hammer and he mutters, Borealis, my humble awakener, hear my call. My heart is heavy. The sun rises.
All you're gonna say?
Yes.
All right. Make me a
Don't fail me now, dice. Don't fail me now. I have a +5, so it better not fail me.
You have a pretty hefty dice.
That is a 19 plus 5, 24.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Nice. Attaboy.
As you whisper into your hammerhead, you kind of just like reaching out to your god throughout the materials that is made of your hammer. And then you hear their voice. You hear their voice. The Necrostorm was strong. We could only send so much help. We gave warnings. What is it that you require?
I wish to know why I was not aware of the rest of the country being affected. Why more of my kind were not awakened. Borealis, keeper of seasons. Why did the other towns have to die?
The towns did not die. They merely suffered. We could not awaken more. For we merely contained the Necrostorm to just the Dwarven world. We prevented it from spreading further.
You could have summoned more like me to put them underground, to save them.
We did what we could. There are places that deforested their lands. There were areas where our reach did not make it. Industrialization took its toll on the forests, limiting our range.
Borealis, keeper of seasons. What must I do now? My heart is heavy, and my mission is vague.
You have direction. Your heart will heal. In time, all things will be right.
Very well. I trust you. Borealis, keeper of seasons.
You are
I release you, and you have my thanks.
before you release them, just you are heading the right direction with as haste as you can. And as you say, I release you, the voice kind of fades. Many luck to you.
He then puts his hammer back on his either belt or back, I forget. And then he, stands up and proceeds to walk downstairs and see what everyone else is doing.
You see that the snake person that was talking to you earlier, is gambling with Jadar, the deconstructor, and Fawn the pixie.
Hmm.
You see old Curtis smoking at the bar.
Question.
Yes, answer.
Is the pixie the one I talked to last session? Like that glowing blue person?
Yep, that's the same person.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
You see Ace kind of just at a table, closing their eyes, kicking their feet up, nursing a cup of coffee. Or sorry, Sin, not Ace. Sin is the character. Ace is the person.
Yes.
Speaking of Sin, where is Sin?
They left early.
Okay.
So, for now, they're just sitting kind of like in their own space, nursing some coffee.
Very well.
You actually see as the dwarf loses yet another round of whatever game they're playing, he notices you and he kind of just like puts his cup aside and kind of walks up to you.
Greetings.
Yeah, hi. You said your name was Duzon, right?
Correct.
Did I ever give you my name?
Did he?
I don't think so. So he's just gonna be like, either way, my name's Jadar. Sorry for being rude. There's a lot to think about.
Fine. Jadar.
Puts his hand on his chest.
Duzon.
He kind of looks at his hand. Can you just come with me real quick?
Very well.
He kind of takes you back up to the front of the ship where it's more private and less people will see. He kind of you were asking about why I
Okay.
last night, right?
Out of character, what was that?
He was saying you were asking why I was covering my hands last night, right?
Yes.
He kind of looks around and pulls off one of the gloves, and you see that his hand is almost like cracked and scarred, almost like a desert terrain. It looks like it's made of a stone that has been weathered by rain and drought and rain and drought, and just that cycle over who knows how long, leaving a cracked hand, like leaving a cracked and almost desecrated hand.
His pupils shrink as he takes a closer look.
Don't touch it. I don't really know how to control the magic that flows through me yet. But the safest way,
What magic?
elemental magic. Is the best way I can explain it. Is this one is earth, and this one he looks to the other hand that is still gloved. Let's see what element he has. He kind of looks to the other hand that is still gloved, and this hand is water. I don't know why.
Fascinating.
He kind of
How did you get this?
puts the glove back on his hand, and covers the scarring completely, and there is just a section where it fades from scarred earth look just to regular flesh again. It happened during the Necrostorm. I don't know how, but I was at the entrance of our shelter and making sure everybody was in, and I got hit by it, but not like enough to where it killed me. I don't know what happened. All I know is that I went unconscious and then I woke up with magic. I don't know.
That's impossible. But I believe you, given from what I've seen.
I know you say it's impossible, but it
Indeed. I have been awakened. My deity has told me I am on the right path. Hopefully, it can lead me and you to solace.
Well, if you need an extra pair of hands, given what I can do, just let me know, okay?
Indeed.
He'll just kind of nod and just thank you for your time, and then just kind of walk back to continue his game of dice.
Very well.
Do you want to do anything?
He is going to. He is going to simply stand in, kind of at the dice table, not really overlooking it, just kind of like sort of in the back, but like still there to see what the dice are doing.
Go ahead and make me. What lore do you have, Pete?
I believe the only lore I have is the Abyss.
All right, then make me a society check. Recall knowledge.
Okay. That's a nat 20.
Oh shit. Okay. This is a dwarven game. You know this game extremely well. Let's see. On a critical save, you recall knowledge accurately and gain additional information or context. Okay, so cool. So, not only do you know that this game is called Liar's Dice, you were actually taught by some of the people of Yuko of how to play Liar's Dice. And basically, how it works is that each person has 5 6-sided dice, and each person rolls the dice and keeps it hidden. And the name of the game is you bet how many dice there are and what the face of the dice is. So let's say the first person bets 2 ones. You have 2 choices on betting. You could either increase the number of dice from 2 ones to 3 ones or 4 ones and so on, or you could increase the face of the dice and reduce the number. So you could go either from 2 twos to 1 3, or you could go from 2 twos to 2 threes or 3 threes, or however many threes you want to bet. And the last one standing wins the pot. But here's the interesting thing, is that if you call somebody a liar, they lose outright for the entire round.
If they were lying.
If they were lying, if you call somebody a liar and they were not lying, you lose.
So wait, how many die are there?
5d6.
5d6. Okay.
5d6
And then
per person playing.
okay, and then you roll and you keep it hidden. And then you guess what the other people have, or you say what you have, or quote unquote say what you have.
You say how many dice you think there are collectively.
Oh, collectively?
Yeah, collectively. If you think
Like throughout the whole table?
at the whole table. So if there are 4 people playing and you think person A has at least 2 fives, person B has no fives, person C has 1 5, and I have 3 fives, you could say that there are 6 fives.
Okay.
It's all about kind of figuring out what kind of dice that your opponents have.
Okay.
Any questions about it?
And so about the raising thing, you could either raise how many die there are, or raise the number and lower the amount. Is that how right?
Yes. Basically, if somebody says that there are 3 twos, you could either say that there are an increased number of twos, like go from 3 to 4 or 5, or you could say that there are 2 threes, or however many threes you want to say.
Okay.
The only way to lower the number of dice is by increasing the face.
Gotcha.
The way to decrease the face is by increasing the number of dice.
Hmm.
So let's say somebody bets 2 6s, you could say 5 4s.
Hmm.
And this is probably going to be the most common way of betting because it's very fun for me and I've been wanting to do it for a while.
I wanted to play Liar's Dice.
Liar's Dice is extremely fun. So, knowing that it's Liar's Dice, do you want to join the table?
I will.
Erpetos, you see this big tree man walk over and join the rest of the table. Are you still playing, Leo?
I would say that I would still be there in the table, and welcome our new player or contestant.
Fawn, the pixie, will just kind of look at you, Duzon, just like, oh, hello! Are you interested in playing a game of Liar's Dice?
He nods his head.
Oh, good. The minimum bet is 1 silver.
Very well.
Do I have silver actually? Before I just go along betting?
I believe you should. You started out with some money.
I believe I did. 8 silver. Okay, so I throw in a silver.
Alright, and as you guys roll out your 5d6, I'm going to go use the restroom.
All right then.
I don't have my physical D6s on me, so I'm using Google.
Nice. I'm doing the same dice roller. I have to be a little more organized next time. To be honest, I need a more quieter place for the sessions. Where I'm at isn't very suited. Anyway, just for today though.
Fair enough. Yeah, when I heard these sessions are going to be streamed, I'm like, okay, I need good audio shit. I need my, gotta get my good looks, gotta get to actually use my podcast mic.
Man, how much was it though, Pete?
It was a Christmas gift. I wouldn't know. Let me see. What company is this? I could probably look it up. All right. The NW700, ain't it? Yeah, it is. That's it? $31.99? Really?
And it's that good? Man.
I don't even know. Well, that's pretty. I think like the average here. I didn't know microphones usually went for that much. I thought they were like $80 a pop. Well, that's if you want like name brands, like a Yeti, like or a Snowball.
Mm-hmm. I'm just using earbud microphones. I mean,
Fair.
sure, in comparison to your dedicated microphone, they're worse. But I'm gonna have to take your
It's
word that
something.
they're good.
It's something.
The sole reason I'm using them and not have bought anything already is because I can take one out of my ear, still listen to you guys, and just have a little microphone closer to me so you can hear me clear if I need to.
Fair enough.
Hmm. You know, we should have a IRL round of flyers dice. We should just gather up our D6s and do it.
I would honestly love that. I would not mind that. That would be really fun.
Mm-hmm. Should we bet like say 5 cents each just for fun?
I mean, sure, I could just, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna announce my wallet to a public Twitch stream. I don't care how many people are on it.
That's
I
a
got a
smart
bunch of
move.
I have a bunch of like singles I could just drown into nickels.
Nice. Oh yeah. I guess a little visit to the bank wouldn't be very bad for tomorrow. You know, give me a couple cents here and there.
Fair.
Well, that reminds me, I gotta get my 5d6s ready. Whoops.
Now my
Oh,
even better mic. Here's the mic. Ugh. I have this piece of work that I use for my voice acting. Let me just give you a nice plug in here to see how this baby works.
all right.
Testing 1 2.
1, 2. We can hear you.
And here she is.
Hello.
Hmm. Welcome back.
Greetings. I was just showing off my voice acting mic.
Anybody home?
Huh?
Can you hear? Can you hear us?
Hello?
I don't think he can hear
Yes.
us.
There we go. I hear you now.
I was just showing off my voice acting mic while we waited.
Nice. Alright, so now I have to.
She sounds much more impactful, should I say?
Yeah, it's especially because of the soundproofing here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and transfer back to my old mic.
Nice, nice.
You bitch ass D6. Where'd you go, you fucker?
All right, testing 1 2.
There you go.
1, 2. We can hear you.
Piece of shit die.
Loud and clear. Good.
Dawn's like having a rage fest because of a d6. I think.
It's because I dropped it in a pile of shit.
Just has a literal pile of shit casually just beside him.
Yep, just casually on the floor.
All right, there I go. I should be good. Yeah.
Yep, you're good now.
Sweet.
And now I have to roll the last NPC. Alright, so the betting order is now the Pixie, Jidar, the Deconstructor, Erpetos, and then Duzon. Everybody
All
has.
right then.
Everybody put in their coin, their 1 silver.
Yep.
Mhm.
Alright. The Pixie is going to start off her bet with 2 1s. Jidar is going to continue that bet by moving it up to 2 3s. Conrasu is going to go with 3 threes.
And now my turn?
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna take it to 3 4s.
Duzon.
2 5s.
The pixie kind of looks around. 4 1s. And both the dwarf and the Conrasu kind of look warily at her for calling out 4 1s.
Hmm.
The dwarf. 3 3s. The Conrasu. 4 5s.
Oh, crud. Um, I would say 3 6s.
Duzon.
4 6s.
The pixie just kind of looks around. 8 1s.
What the?
Liar.
Alright, everybody reveal.
I didn't roll for this round. I gotta roll again.
Come on, Leo.
My die were 6 5 4 1 4.
The pixie reveals 4 1s and a 2.
4 1s and a 2.
Yep, the pixie reveals 4 1s.
Her bet was 8 1s, right?
Her bet was 8 1s. So she has 4 1s. You have 1 1. She really has to hope that the other 3 have 1s or else she's out.
So I have 3 6s, 2, and a 5.
Neither the Conrasu nor the dwarf had any 1s, so the pixie is out.
Hmm.
Dang.
Damn, she's gone. By the way, I have a quick question, just because I think I'm making a misunderstanding. Every time the pixie says, because she starts first, says her numbers, is it like a new roll that we gotta do?
No. Only after you reveal is it a new roll.
Only
Okay.
after you reveal.
So do we do
Oh, okay,
or
I had
no?
a total misunderstanding.
Basically,
Oh, I kept rolling for each new time the pixie was saying something. Oh,
no.
whoops.
No, Leo. You just roll once and then keep it hidden, and then once you reveal, that's when you roll again.
Because I was wondering why you were getting kind of frustrated with me doing the same thing over and over again. Shit. Anyway, all right, now I understand. Thank you.
I'm glad you understand. Alright, everybody re-roll because it's a new round.
All right then. All right, ready as well.
Alright, everybody have their rolls?
Yep.
Yep. I got mine.
Alright, so Jadar the dwarf is going to start it off with 2 2s. The Conrasu is going to then continue with 3 2s.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 3 4s.
Duzon.
4 4s.
The dwarf is gonna say 5 4s. The Conrasu is gonna say 4 5s.
Hmm. And I'm going to say 6 3s.
Duzon.
7 3s.
The dwarf is gonna call you a liar.
All right. I reveal my cup. 4 3 4 2 3.
So your bet was 7 3s.
Yes,
And how many threes did you have?
I have 2.
All right.
I also have a 3.
The Conrasu reveals 0 3s, and Jadar reveals only 1. You are, in fact, a liar.
Dang.
Damn.
All right.
Very well.
Reroll.
Better luck next time, I tell. All right, I'm ready.
All right. The dwarf is going to start off the bet with 3 3s. The Conrasu is going to continue with 4 2s.
And hold up. I am going to say 2 5s.
Jadar is going to raise 3 4s. The Conrasu is going to raise 4 5s.
I will raise 5 5s.
Jadar will raise 4 3s. No, wait, that's going down and down. Never mind. He's going to raise 6 3s. The Conrasu is going to call him a liar. And reveal.
I have 6 4 3 and 2 5.
Jadar had 2 3s. The deconstructor had 1 3. That makes only 4 3s, and he called 6 3s, so he gets eliminated.
All right.
Final round.
Final round. Here we go.
The deconstructor starts off with 3 6s.
What did you say?
3 6s.
Mm, and I'm going to say 4 6s.
5 6s.
Hmm. I'm going to say uh hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and say just 5 6s.
Didn't he already bet? The Conru just said bet 5 6s.
Oh yeah, he did. My mistake, my mistake. So yeah, that is exactly what he bet. In my thinking too hard, I said the wrong thing. Whoops.
So you could either do 4 of a lower number, or you could do 6 6s, or more 6s, or well, I was gonna say a higher number, but 6 is the highest number. So
Mm. Mm. So how about instead I call bluff?
okay, reveal.
I had 5, a 6, a 2, a 1, and a 3.
He had 2 6s. He was in fact bluffing. You win 5 silver.
Yay! We have a winner! And I kind of hit my chest with my tail a little bit.
The little pixie is just gonna like, good job.
I actually win! Yeah! I'm really fucking happy, and whew, I'm really enjoying. Also, you said I won 5 pieces of silver, right?
Yep, you win 5 pieces of silver, one for each player.
Yeah, nice. Ah, what a fun game! I love this already.
Would you like to keep playing?
Uh, let's see.
Peter,
I'd say that. Hmm?
I was just saying that offer goes to both of you guys if you would like to keep playing or not.
I honestly would be fine to also go do something else. Uh, but honestly, I would like to include Pete's opinion to this.
Huh?
Would you like to keep playing or would you like to do something else?
I will end up
Thank you for the game.
and walk out.
You were kind of breaking up a bit, Pete. What'd you say?
What I said was I stand up and I say
Thank you for the game.
and I walk out.
Oh, no problem. We'll be here pretty much all day. We don't really have much better to do.
Hmm. And for me, I guess I will take my leave because Erpetos would be very satisfied for making 5 silver. And no, for making 3 silver out of this fun game. Uh, he would actually like to return to his room and think about what he could do a little bit next.
All right, you return to your room to contemplate on your next activities. Peter, what does Duzon want to do?
I I return to where I once was at the bow of the ship,
You return
And I continue to
Go ahead.
absorb as much sunlight as I possibly.
All right. As you return to the bow of the ship, you actually see that old Curtis is standing there, pretty much doing the same thing you are.
Is he in my spot?
Not exactly, but he's at the front of the ship.
Okay. I'm gonna take my former spot.
He kind of tips his hat to you. Howdy.
Greetings.
What do you do?
I beg your pardon.
I'm curious. What do you do? What is it that you are here to do?
Leshy are awakened by Borealis, the Keeper of Seasons. I am usually awake with a purpose. To protect. Fight. In the name of nature. But now, my purpose is unchanged.
Old Curtis kind of sits up a little bit. Well, if you're interested in it, I hear that the deconstructor's over there, the one playing the dice, later today is having a bit of a strength competition. People who can show off what they're good at. I figured you'd be the one to be interested, seeing as you're big. As he kind of looks you up and down. As
I fail to understand.
what was that?
I fail to understand. Competition of strength.
Well, a competition of strength can be many things. It can be an arm wrestle or wrestling in general. That's always fun. As for me, my competition is shooting. He kind of points to the crossbow on its back.
You're not a poacher, are you?
Poacher, no. Hunter, yes.
What to hunt?
He reaches into his satchel on his back and pulls out a wanted poster and flicks it open. This kind.
Very well.
Trust me, I have more respect for the forests and the plants than usual people do. He kind of gestures to himself being a cactus.
I commend that.
He rolls up the wanted poster and shoves it back in his satchel. I hunt for money. People, bad people, people that are wanted. Either one reason or another. And I'm real good at my job. And
I am born
go
be
ahead.
good at my job.
What's going on with my mic? Oh, it's making a bunch of statics. Anyway,
Say again.
so
I was born to be my job.
Yeah, that's the way you Leshies is created, good at what you're supposed to do. Well, if you ever want to learn how to shoot, I'll be willing to teach you.
Noted.
He says as he just kind of takes out his crossbow, up like a bird. Let's see. Does he successfully shoot the bird? Probably. His stats for shooting are very, very good. That's a 2. Fuck me. He does get a +7.
Hmm. What's the bird's armor class?
I mean, it's just a bird, so probably, like... It's just like a seagull, so not much. The bird's armor
As
class...
long as it's below a 10.
The bird's armor class is 10, and with his +7, he has 9. He's going to use one of his feats to give himself an extra bonus. But yeah, he's going to use one of his feats to give himself an extra bonus. So he does hit the bird, and he deals 2d8 damage because he does a lot of fucking damage.
It's
So that is 5, 6, 7, 8 plus nothing. So that is 8 damage as he shoots the bird and catches it at the sky. Well, I'm gonna turn this into the cook. As he kind of pulls his bolt out of it and puts it back in his crossbow, and puts the crossbow back on his back.
Duzon kind of has an itch seeing an animal die, but then he has to conform that, since he's giving it to the cook, his way of nature is like, humans hunt animals to eat too, so I'll let it slide.
Where did my d20 go? There it is. He kind of tips his hat to you as you leave. But yeah, he does have an additional ability that lets him get an additional +2 to attack bonus.
No.
Does anybody else want to do anything?
Hmm. I'm thinking right now if I actually want to go ahead and do something else.
If not, I think that's going to be the end of the session.
Actually, I would like to ask, would I know of any like events happening in the cruise ship? Is it a cruise ship? It's a ferry, right?
It's a ferry, but it's more than just like a personnel ferry. It's also a cargo ferry.
All right, the personnel ferry. Would I know of any like little events apart from that game of liar's dice that I could go ahead and do?
There's not really like a schedule of events happening. Most of like the entertainment is made by the people who paid to be here as like a form to distract themselves and others if they also want to join. Um, the people who work at the ferry don't really provide entertainment like that. You paid here for travel, not for entertainment.
All right then. So then I'd actually like to go ahead and do something that Pete's character did. Sorry for not remembering the name. It was kind of I couldn't hear it that well, Pete, when you did say it.
Pete's character is named Duzon.
Oh wait a minute, it's his username. It's his name too. It's his on Discord, Duzon. All right. So I'm gonna Okay, he wouldn't. My character wouldn't know about it, but anyway. So I would actually like to consult my deity as well and ask him a question too.
What would you like to say to get in
If
contact with your deity?
hmm?
What would you like to say to get in contact with your deity?
Well, Erpetos would be very curious about the many people he saw today. So he would hold up his little holy symbol. If I remember, this holy symbol is a little wooden symbol that he was given, and he would say describe each single one of the people that he's seen, including Duzon, and he would ask, "Are these the people that I'm fated to travel with?"
Go ahead and make a religion check.
Okay, let me find where it is. That would be that. Mm, why is it lagging? Oh, there we go. Okay, that's an 11 plus 7, so 18.
While not getting a direct voice like Duzon, you are, as you clutch your holy symbol, as you clutch your holy symbol, you do kind of feel it glow with affirmation that you have met some of the characters that you were meant to travel with, and in particular, you feel like a more towards like nature as like Duzon is also you don't know that Duzon is also a religious character, but you can kind of feel through the connection of both having positive gods. You can kind of feel a connection to Duzon, but you're not really quite sure what that is. But you do feel a connection to some of the folks, specifically Duzon more so than everyone else, but you do feel connection to some of the people around here, yes.
Mm, okay, so Erpetos would have a very happy reaction to it. He would be relieved because after many travels, and I would like to say probably a solid couple months to a year, uh, if we were to take his like backstory into account of searching to what his fate truly is, he finally is relieved and as and then he like kind of leans in on like his bed in his room if there is a bed,
There
and
is
he's
a
like,
bed.
"Oh, finally, some good news! Oh, I can't believe it! Finally, progress! Oh, yeah, great." And he feels, as I said, very relieved. He feels more and more committed to everything that has happened, and he feels much more resolved to be here now.
All right. And as you feel this relief and resolve, the combination of this relief and resolve, that is where we are going to wrap up tonight's session.